Hey all! In this video, I will show you different bits of bobs of life here, including some teachings we got. You might have seen already my friend Rosa in some of the videos. She is 5 years old from Poland, and she and her parents are here with me for the whole time, more or less. So we met some weeks ago and we became friends, and we spent a lot of time together. So one of my teachers here, Geshe Samdo, gave us a special teaching for children and parents about parenting. So I put some clips of this in this video, and you will see my next cast on. And it is a cast on that wasn't planned, but I finished something and I have yarn left, so I spontaneously started a ninth cast on. So enjoy this video, and I see you guys soon.
Hi kitties! This is a rodzinek.
Yeah, looks like they live in the kitchen, eh?
Not in a kitchen.
The kittens live in the kitchen.
He's not living in the kitchen. He's not living in the kitchen.
After all the puppies in all the last
look how happy
videos
the
and
dog
also in
is.
upcoming videos probably, there's also little kittens. So we are in the Gomang school canteen. It's on the Kora right
I
now.
don't know.
And we are stopping for my friend to have dinner. And there's a bunch of animals that always hang out there, and especially cats and kittens, as you saw already, the little kittens in the kitchen. They're helping to prepare the food. And we obviously also help to feed the animals there,
No, for the kitties we
because
buy
most
some
of
milk,
them
okay?
are not fat, more on the skinny side. And yeah, the dogs still get more attention than the cats usually. So there is some milk for the kittens and some eggs for the dogs, so everyone is happy and a bit more nourished.
Is Rosa, is that an ice cream?
No,
Do you want one?
no.
Here. No. Okay.
And two milk.
Meeting with some local people to establish a basis to have proper care for all the dogs around here in the future. So there's a vet Ganesh and there's a local dog caring lady, and Chime that is in the organization here. So they will help us with this project. Hey all! I surprisingly run out of knitting projects. I finished most of my stuff or run out of yarn and have to continue when I'm home. I will show you all the other finished things in a separate video. But now I have to cast on something new. I only have my Elton cardigan on the needles right now, and it has two kinds of wool, so it's not that practical to carry around with me. But for my one project, I have a whole 800 meters skein of lace weight yarn left. And now I am swatching. I consider making a short-sleeved ranunculus from it, but let's see. I will make a swatch and then I will decide what I'm casting on. So this is a extra cast on, and let's see how it goes. I am living in a storage room now. I have lots of water bottles and pots, but I did put my little altar on top of the pots. And why do I live here? Because everything is overcrowded, too many people are around, so I lost my other room. But the advantage is that His Holiness is right there. You see this little top of the building? This is where His Holiness stays. This is how close I am to him. can just leave my room and be directly in his field and vision. So that's totally worth to stay in a simple room instead of going further away to a town with fancy rooms. Also, the other advantage is that this is where I come out, and this is a public pool. So we can go swimming later and enjoy the day because it's super hot around here right now. We usually have like 35, 36 degrees every day. So having a pool nearby is kind of an advantage. Our little puppies are sneaking into His Holiness. He's living over here and the guard just tries to get them out now. It's really cute. Hey puppies. Hey puppies. You cannot stalk His Holiness like this. Now they are under surveillance for not breaking into His Holiness' house again. It's adorable. These guys are super cute. Hi. Hi children, your babies are cute. These guys, they got just arrested for trespassing, trying to break into His Holiness Palace. And now they are trespassing, jumping on me, wanting attention. But they will not get arrested for this. They will be playing this. Dorma's really in a playful mood, as you can see. Hey Dorma. Hey Dorma. Lamo just wants cuddles, but she's not allowed to have them because little Dorma wants attention as well. Hi Dorma. Hi Dorma. Yeah. Oh, you little sweethearts, you.
Thấy chưa bà, thấy chưa đi.
I will miss these guys, eh? I will miss these guys. I did end up casting on the Ranunculus sweater by Midori Hirose, and I've knitted 2 times before, but in way too warm yarns to actually use it as much as I want to, because I made the short sleeve version both times because I just used leftover yarns, and it turned out that it's like they're both cropped and with short sleeves, but then with warm wool. So one is with 100% yak, and the other one is with a mohair, but not a thin mohair. It's like a kind of mohair mix that is more like, I don't know, sport weight or DK weight. Both look really nice, but they don't get a lot of use because they are too cold for real winter because they don't have sleeves, but they are also too warm for summer because they are warm fibers. So this time I use this gleam lace, and it at least seems more lightweight. So let's see, I think this one will be more summer friendly. And also I have this lace yarn left from my other finished objects that you will see in another video. And I needed a good lace pattern, and I didn't see a lot of lace patterns that I'm in the mood for knitting because I don't want to do like another 3mm knit that takes me 3 years. There's one actually didn't take me 3 years. I just paused it for nearly 3 years. So a ranunculus it is. It is a relatively short knit. I just cast it on the neckline, and this time for the first time I did the white neckline. Let's see how this turns out. And you see I've done the short rows, and now I'm at the increased sections in the yoke with the lace details. And let's see how this looks when it's finished. But this is my official cast on.
Peace in this world. Never is going to be possible to really achieve the peace of mind within ourselves, and also to achieve the peace within this world with attached or angry attitudes, or mainly based on attachment, isn't it? Always has to be based on love and compassion, always. And for this reason that His Holiness encouraged these scientists to really check in the base foundation of values of kids. What is the proper foundation's values within the kids? And then they, after all of their research and so forth, they concluded, yes, the basic nature of human beings is love and compassion. The nature of the kid, right? The nature of the behavior and the personality of the kid, actually, half of the 50% of the responsibility to behave in a good manner and so forth actually goes down to the nature of the kid, and not 100% is in the hands of the parents and so forth. It's because I myself have my own experience. Like, I have one brother, a younger brother, and my younger brother, since the beginning, he had a very soft and kind heart, very good attitudes. He was always helping everyone and so forth. We are the same parents and same educations and everything. But I, on the opposite, I was always very, very tough. Like, my mind was so tough, so inflexible. I didn't even like to help others and so forth. Really, and we had exactly the same education, and we lived together when we were a kid, right? So, and just now, after studying all of these long years, all the texts and so forth, and due to the kindness of the teachers, that I saw the faults in this kind of tough behavior, then I'm changing now. But when we were kids, my brother and I, we were so different. This shows that actually it's not 100% responsibility of the parents and teachers, but also is within the nature of the kid. Responsibility to the good behavior of the kid really developed, because actually the parents are those who really know the kid. So they can really understand the kid. They can really see whatever is the facility or the difficulty, the main facility or the main difficulty of the kid, the parents know. And since the parents' job is to develop the good behavior and to turn that kid to a good person, this is the responsibility of the kid, or of the parents. So it's important, well, for this kid, from her good understandings, or from her difficulties, how should we behave in a very tough way is going to help her. If so, it's okay. Some kids, like, we are too soft, we are too pleased that kid all the time, so that kid really will get amazingly spoiled and really will how to say, damage her the developing of her qualities. But for other kids, if we are too tough, like then it's really going to harm that kid, and so it's important to be very soft. But this relies on the nature and the facilities and the difficulties of that kid, and these, who knows better? Parents. Yes, and so for this reason that even Buddha Shakyamuni himself, when he was explaining all the texts and how we develop our good qualities and so forth, he didn't say like exactly what we have to do, or what we have to say to that kid, or to the person and so forth. What did he recommend? He recommended it was out of your caring towards that person, you have to observe her behavior, her capacity, her personality. So this, because all of us human beings, we have different capacities and different behaviors. So due to different behaviors, we have to act in a different way. We have to explain examples in different ways. Uh, Everything to match with the capacity and the personality of that person who is listening or is receiving our advice or help and so forth. Way of teaching them one lesson. And why I'm saying like this, because as parents also, like usually sometimes the kids, they don't want to eat, they just complain of the food, the quality of the food and so forth. In that moment, as parents, you can just bring them to a very, very poor and bad conditions environment, and to show them, look at how they suffering, how they go to like not nice conditions and so forth. So if you don't eat properly, like actually you can end up like them also, or there are others that have this kind of suffering. So you have really to take care of whatever you already have, and to be grateful and so forth. And sometimes even we don't express mentally, we don't need to express verbally any advice. Just show them, as parents, like we can show them the bad and good situations, and to show them what is the cause for the bad situation and what is the cause for the good situation. And then slowly they, as kids, they will never forget the example, necessarily not the words but the examples, and they keep this, and slowly they sometimes just mature the result of the good examples.
Guten Morgen, Puppies. Guten Morgen. I think someone knows there's food waiting. Someone knows there's food waiting. These guys are getting excited. Huh? Good morning, good morning. Where's number 5? Where is number 5 of you? Huh?
Nowadays we have the access of internet and so forth, isn't it? This is normal to everyone, and specifically to kids also. And it's important to filter whatever she's watching also, because it's nice to, if she watches like very nice and soft and kind movies or scenes and so forth, naturally the good examples also will, not examples, the good behavior also will give rise to her. But sometimes like the parents don't care so much, or they think it's not that important, and then just show like wars and bad situations and so forth, and then naturally like anger and other resentment can also give rise to her. I don't know if you heard about that, but Japan is very well known as a country with very well behaved people. I don't know if you already heard that. But for me, actually, Japan is not like that. For me, Japan is a very tough country with very bad people and very bad behaved people. That's I think that. So imagine that if I tell you like that, but why I have this kind of opinion, or why I can have this kind of opinion? When I was kid in Tibet, the Chinese government made lots of movies against Japan. So they really draw a picture of very bad Japan. So I always thought that all Japanese were like monsters, like walking like this and really like bad behavior and so forth. But actually, because I could believe in whatever I was watching in the movies, isn't it? But then when I came here and then I met with other Japanese, I started learning more about Japan. Oh, actually, Japan is not like that, right? But just now. So what I see, what I tell you is, when I was kid, whatever I was looking at, it really made me not only believe but really affect my opinion. Actually, as I already mentioned in the beginning, everything that you have to, these kind of actions that you, even like small lies and so forth, doesn't go to breaking a vow of lies, or doesn't go to the big lies, or doesn't go even to lies itself. Because actually, you are observing the behavior and the capacity and behavior of that kid. In order to help that kid, you say something that will prevent her engaging in bad behaviors or engaging in bad things and so forth. And actually, yes, the ant can enter sometimes in our eyes, so it's not 100% lie. But in order for her to give rise a little bit of fear, because it's important to have a little bit of fear of the bad actions, that in order to give rise to this and then prevent her bad actions, that you are telling her this. And it's very important to attend to the motivation. If the motivation is in order to really educate her and help her to develop her good behaviors, it's okay and doesn't even go to the vow of life.